Did you see Mark Carney's announcement today? $3.8 billion for a new nature strategy. It sounds like a win for the environment, right? But if you own land in Canada, you need to look at the fine print, because this isn't just about the trees, it's about the legal end of private property as we know it. The goal is called 30 by 30, protecting 30% of Canada by 2030. But the part that they're not telling you is that the federal government only owns about 6% of Canada's landmass. Even if they protected every inch that they own, they aren't even close to that 30% target. Independent reports are clear. Canada cannot meet those targets without your land. That is why we're seeing such a sudden push for opt-out models. They need your private property to make the math work for the UN, and they're using $3.8 billion of your tax dollars to ensure that they get it. You might think that you can just say no, but in Canada, property rights are not even in our charter. They're using something called de facto expropriation. From recent court rulings in BC to the St. John's vs. Lynch case, the precedent is being set. The state can override your land title, freeze your property for conservation, and pay you pennies on the dollar because they technically didn't take the deed. It gets even deeper. Under UN Target 22, they're recategorizing land as Indigenous-led. But look at the 2017 China strategy. It's a roadmap for foreign state-owned enterprises to negotiate directly for our resources while you are locked out for well-being. It's a geopolitical backdoor that bypasses Canadian sovereignty entirely. They tell us we'll own nothing and be happy because we have access to parks. But access isn't ownership. You pay the taxes, they keep the control. I've spent all day digging through the court cases and the legislative small print that the mainstream media is ignoring. And if you want to read my full unfiltered report, the link to my Substack is in my bio. And as always, I want to know what you think.